Here's my audience. Here we go. Underway. That's number one. Sweet. So, this is Tanner Carlson. This is my second persuasive speech, and it is question of policy. And my topic is going to be discussing hunger in Portland, those who are homeless, and the efforts that can be made by taxpayers. So, here I go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Got it? Okay. According to an article posted on MSNBC in June of 2008, it said that Barack Obama imposed an increase in Social Security payroll tax policy for those who are paying over $250,000 per year. The 6.2% tax is now applied to individuals with an income range of between $102,000 and $250,000 per year. This margin of individuals ranks within the top 3% of Americans, and the outcome would increase the life of Social Security benefits for those who are planning to retire. As of right now, according to Salary.com, Oregon's income tax ranges from 5%, 7%, and 9% of overall income. And it ranges for those who are making between $0 and $3,000 are taxed 5% on the dollar. Those making $3,000 to $7,600 are taxed 7% on the dollar. And those making $7,600 and over are taxed 9% on the dollar. All in all, for all of those employed taxpayers in America, there is a promising future for your retirement when you are old and no longer able to work or wanting to retire. But considering all of you who are tax-paying and employed, that does not make up 100% of the total American population. What about those who have lived their whole lives in poverty and have done so because of a disability, because of a poor economy, or because of a high living costs? Even though they have not been paying taxes to pay for the state's needs, do you feel they should simply be disregarded as citizens of the state? They will never retire, but they will always be in need. Although it may not be financially ethical to give them large amounts of money to help support them, it's still important that we at least do something logical to contribute. So, what if you were taxed in the form of time based on your personal income? It's so crazy it just might work. According to Economist.com, the average American household watches 8 hours of television each day. That's 1/3 of the day. Now let's make a specific comparison, for example. I went to the Blanchet House and contributed for my service learning project by serving meals to the homeless. Each dinner took about 2 hours. I arrived at 4:30, helped set up. They came in at about 5 o'clock and were done eating by 6. I stayed afterwards for about 30 minutes and I was out of there by 6:30. So, 2 hours per dinner. So, how could the government create a policy that would tax someone for time? Well, relative to Obama's plan with Social Security tax increase, what if the Oregon State government employed taxpayers 1 hour community service for each $10,000 of income they made each year? So if you make $40,000 a year, that means that you're required to do 4 hours of community service. It's small, right? Well, if 1 million people in Portland's metropolitan area make over $10,000 a year, that's 1 million guaranteed hours that is put towards Portland's overall wellness through community service. If the proposition was passed, how would the state go about organizing mass community service efforts made by taxpayers? The state would sponsor an organization called Oregon for Oregon. It would be in charge of making a calendar of events put on by various organizations that would make it possible for taxpaying individuals to satisfy their community service hours. Each participating organization can post their community service hours and events, allowing there to be a wide range of opportunity from picking up trash, feeding the homeless, to clearing ivy in Forest Park. the possibilities would be infinite. One of the participating organizations would be the Blanchet House. According to BlanchetHouse.org, the organization contributes to the community by serving food to the homeless 3 meals each day, 6 days a week. Not only is the Blanchet House providing meals, but it's also providing shelter for 30 individuals who are in various stages of substance abuse recovery. The individuals pay rent by volunteering 6-hour shifts at the Blanchet Farm, which produces produce which is used within the Blanchet House meals. In order to satisfy requirements, taxpayers looking to contribute their hours could arrive at the Blanchet House every night at 4:30, help set up, feed from 5 to 6, and be gone by 6:30. This is a great opportunity because there are dinners 6 nights out of the week, so it's kind of whenever you're free to do it. The organization is perfect because it would be one of the many working within the Oregon for Oregon program, helping to improve local communities. When considering this policy, I think it would be most effective because resources wouldn't be looking to take more money out of taxpayers' pockets, but rather helping them get involved. Taking 2 hours out of one night to feed the homeless instead of watching TV would be doing your part to do something great for the community while satisfying the government-enforced regulations. For Portland's homeless specifically, would provide them with a good meal which would prevent malnutrition disease in the long run, while also helping providing housing. If this plan were to work, I feel this would be a great opportunity to take the homeless off the streets and into a happier lifestyle. Thank you for listening.